we're, gosh, like so grateful that you're all here. Isn't it just the coolest? I mean, like we have all these online friendships and relationships, and then give hugs and take selfies. Just makes a big difference. While we're here, it's like the time meetups, just talking face to face, getting lost in conversation can go by so quickly. We thought we'd like go around and answer just a couple of cool, quick questions. Now, this is not the Oscars. You do not have to give a massive, drawn out 10-minute speech. We just want to like hear like what have been the wins. And you all know that when we share wins inside of Rich Stylist Academy, which how many of you just love seeing like wins inside of Rich Stylist Academy? Like it's kind of like this bittersweet feeling, like you're rooting for them and like, dang, I need to do better as well, right? And then like Tania Crawford comes along and then says, I made 50K in a month, right? No win is too big or too small. Every win is celebrated and loved and respected. It doesn't have to be financial, because if there's one thing we know about Rich Stylist doing this for so long, and one of the core messages that really Ashley and I held as a value from the start, is that it's not just about the money. And you've all heard this on the podcast, is that money doesn't make you happy. It's really the choices that money brings, the choice to come to stuff like this, right? The choice to live life on your terms and do the things that you want to do. And so just celebrating those wins, we've got 2 questions that I want to hear a great answer from everyone for. This will be great for you to share on your social and all that kind of stuff as well. How has Rich Stylist Academy impacted your life? Yeah, throw out a number, whatever. Like that's all really exciting. We've seen those in the group, and you can share those here. The other thing, and you've heard me talk about this, is that it's so important to share wins and speak them out loud. Because how many of you were told when you were younger, like to not brag, right? Crazy, right? We're told to not brag, to not actually tell people about the stuff that we're excited about. How many of you have bragged or shared something before and then had it used against you? Everyone's worked in a salon, right? Except me. So just know, and everyone that's here would know this by now, is that Rich Stylist is such a safe and sacred environment to be able to share your wins. Because when you shine your light, it gives others permission to do the same. That's just so important. It puts you more in the energy of abundance, and it actually attracts more. It's saying, like for my woo-woo friends out there, it says to the universe, I'm ready for more of this. I invite and I welcome more of this into my life, more wins, more abundance. So this is just an opportunity to share that. We thought it'd be a really fun little exercise. We've got this groovy little microphone here. So just, 2 minutes, that's all we're looking for here, not like 10, 15. I may have to play some Oscar music if I feel like you're kind of dragging on. I'm fully prepared to do that because we've still got lots of pictures to take, maybe some crepes to eat, some desserts. We've got some photo booths. We want to make sure everyone's got pictures and photos. There's more time to party, but let's just take, 30 minutes or so here for everyone to just have an opportunity to just share. How's Rich Stylist impacted your life? Give us just a very quick 30-second story. Otherwise, you're going to hear the Oscar music. And what's been your biggest breakthrough or win since joining Rich Stylist Academy? I'm going to hand this. By the way, what's so funny is I could tell personal stories about almost every single one of you here.
But he's not going to.
And let's start. No. I could, but I won't. I won't, but I think it would only be appropriate to start with one of the members that joined in the last 12 months that absolutely grilled me on the phone call that we had when joining. So Nikki, if you could stand up and share with everyone what's been your biggest win since with joining Rich Stylist, and how's it impacted your life? And these are your people. Speak to them. There you go.
Yes, I think if Alex could get me to sign up, he can literally get anyone. No, I was just, when I came into Rich Stylist, like I had just had a baby. I had just had twins, like right before that. I was so serious. I knew what my goals were and I knew where I wanted to go. So when I talked to him and I grilled him, I said, I'm already doing 10K months, and this is what you're advertising. Like, tell me how you're going to make me better than that. And so he did tell me how he could make me better than that, and they definitely have delivered on that promise. I'm definitely more confident now. My consultations are more confident. I'm not settling for clients I don't really want to have, even though I still have some I want to get rid of. But let's keep it real. But as far as how Rich Stylist has impacted my life, I just want to win. Win. Like, it's always what's next, what's bigger, what's better, what's coming. How can I improve? How can I be a better stylist tomorrow than I was today? And it's not just about me anymore. I have 3 kids under the age of 3, and it's about them. It's how can I show up and be better for them every day? And we just talked about this, like the excuses why he couldn't come. And like, as much as I needed a break and I wanted to get away from them, they are the reason I am here. Because I want to be better for them. So what has been my biggest breakthrough since joining Rich Stylist? Of course I want to celebrate like all the things that are happening to me personally. I've been recognized more by my company, who's a national company. They put me in publications, which is great, and I think that's going to elevate my career. But honestly, I think it's just like the confidence to just know that, hey, I'm good at what I do and I deserve this. And that's ultimately been the biggest win for me. So there we go.
Great job, Nikki. We'll go in a different direction and we'll hand the mic to Ashley Nasrallah, who is also a coach inside of Rich Stylist, as many of you know, but started as a member, which is really, really cool too. So you've had your own breakthroughs. So yes. You've got 2 minutes now. You got the mic.
All right. Well, first of all, the word that comes to mind with Nikki is trailblazer. So I want to acknowledge that because I think that was really important, especially working for a chain. But okay, so for me, I know we're not talking finances, but I'm a finance geek, okay? Am I using the inoperable microphone? Okay. All right, cool. It looks good and cute, okay. So I have to talk finances because I transferred over from finance. So to keep this story really short, I know most of you in the room I've coached, and you guys know me that I transferred from a 15-year finance career, 6 figures, and I'm not tooting my own horn, I'm just saying that it was a big risk to go from that to hairstylist and not knowing anything about the hairstylist, world and extensions and whatnot. And my horror story that I tell everybody I coach is that I tried to go it alone, doing the whole Groupon thing and Yelp thing and everything else that makes you cringe in the room that you're thinking in your head. I've probably done it. And then I joined Rich Stylist and seriously followed all the steps to a T. Did all the things and really put the hustle in. And the biggest win for me is having a system that works. And this is a system that works. All you have to do is put in the work. And I am the first person to say I have 4 kids, 6 and under. I had the career in finance when I started this and everything else you could name, all the other stuff, bridal business, you name it. And you just have to make the time. You have to wake up 1 hour early. You have to take your lunch break and do this. But the win was knowing that I replaced that 6-figure salary in under a year doing hair and doing it the Rich Stylist way. So that is my biggest win. And then the other thing I was going to say too is before there was a coach in the role, Alex was our coach. And I did talk to him about several things that a lot of you talked to me about, which is the pricing factor. And I think that was the one kind of thing holding me back before we had the pricing training, before all that. And I just didn't know how to spit out that price with confidence. And I am not a woo-woo person. I actually cackled at your thing earlier.
Get ready for this. Get ready for this.
Yeah. But
I'm still coaching her for all of you,
yes,
by the way.
it's true. It's true.
I'm working on it.
But still molding, yes. But it was the weirdest thing because as soon as I followed everything he said, which is everything I now relay to you guys as if it's my own, but it's not. Yeah, and it's true. It's like the first or second time that I was confident in stating those prices, it's as if this confidence wave just came over me and then they flocked. And I'm not a woo-woo person who says like, oh, they'll just come, just manifest it. They came. So yeah, the confidence that comes from it, the pricing, just the community and everyone saying that I can do this too. So yeah.
So cool. We're going to go another direction because one of the cool things that some of you have recognized, some of you may not have, is that Rich Stylist has been around for a minute. We're looking at like half a decade now, almost 5 years, and there are people in this room that are still growing, still coming back to the community, the meetups, everything. And like we've got these legacy veteran members, and one of them here is Destiny Jackson as well. So Destiny is here, and my favorite thing about the people that like joined years ago, which like I'll be speaking like that of almost everyone in this room, like, oh, you've been in this for so long, is that you get to keep coming back, right? It really is that family that stays active, and I love seeing it's like the old faces, old friends thing, people coming in and out of the group and being able to take what you need and contribute what you need as you go and grow. So Destiny, welcome. We're so happy you're here.
Hi to you.
Hi. Hi. It's great to see you.
I know. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Destiny. Alex is right. I joined the group. How old is my son? 4 years ago. Yeah, it was like 2019. It was literally right after I got certified with Great Links, like literally, and it was right before COVID hit. Yeah. So, you know, but I will say, before focusing on extensions, I was into color, and I educated for color for many years, but I still didn't have the confidence that it takes to throw out those big numbers, right? So with joining Rich Stylist and actually having a system in place, it really gave me the confidence to be like, this is what it is, and if you're not gonna do it, okay, fine, whatever, because somebody else will. And it's kind of bad sometimes when you say that to people. Like, I have an assistant that works under me, and I'm like, girl, if they don't do it, somebody else will. But it's the truth, right? Like, it puts you in a different place when it comes to building confidence, when you were like, okay, here's my card. Or oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be that person. Right. But listen, I had a client to come in that did not speak English, okay? We literally were translating through Google, all right? She didn't know what I was saying. I didn't know what she was saying. She had a semi-translator with her, but she didn't know what I was saying either. And we got her service scheduled. She paid all up front and came and got her extensions done. And because my husband asked me, did she like it? And I was like, well, she said thank you. I don't know, like, I think so. And so the next time she came back, she did tell me that she loved it, and people in her country told her that she would not be able to find a master stylist here in the States, and she said that she did. So that right there is my moment, I feel like. And it does, thank you guys, but it does come from the systems and the consultation setup and how you guys have everything set up for us. It made it very clear for her, even with the language barrier. So that's my big win. Okay, thank you.
I've never heard that story. That is really cool. And what's, just because someone's going to have to start throwing out some numbers, what's been the highest revenue month that you've had in the last couple of years since joining Rich Stylist?
I don't know.
Just try.
20-something thousand, if I had to say. And I'll say this week, I work half days. I'm only working today and tomorrow. Yeah. Like, and I'll do over $3,000 in the 2 days, but my half days this week. Like, yes. Yeah. Like, it's good, but people, when you have that confidence and you show that confidence, people will come to you just for that confidence, if nothing else. Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, for those of you that have listened to Destiny's podcast, on the Rich Stylist podcast, the standout thing for me is like, yeah, you got this 20K number, but it's so on your terms. Yeah. It's so on your terms. Like, she shares in it that your family and just spending time with them is so high up on your values list. Because like making the money, but trading your life, your health, your sanity is not a rich life. Right? And so this whole idea of rich that we're going for is about so much more than the money. So I just love that you're truly a testament to that. It's so cool, Destiny. Yeah, so happy you're here. Tatiana. All right. It's all you.
How it impacted my life, Rich Stylist. A lot of more confidence, I gotta say. Say that, but I'm a little nervous to speak up front of everybody. I don't share my wins because I do have that mentality from where I'm from to, don't brag, and because it's all negative. But I'm gonna work on that, and I think this was like a good reminder and encouragement for me from now on. You can all take me accountable for that, maybe. I will share the wins. I do have to say, I do see all the wins you guys have, and I don't even know. I'm happy for everybody. It makes me happy. And excited to know that I am in the right place. I want to be Destiny. I want to be Tania. I want to make $20,000 a month. I'm not quite there yet, but I do know that I increased my salary and income a lot. And along with that, my social media growth. So yeah, confidence is definitely one big thing that Rich Stylist gave me. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just thought, why not? I spoke to Ashley first, and I said to myself, if not now, then when? Like, I have to make a step, I have to jump in, I have to provide for my kids and show them that anything is possible, hard times or not, anyone can do this, and as long as we believe in ourselves, and I'm doing that, I think.
Yeah. Sometimes when you can't brag about yourself, you need other people to brag for you, and Ashley and I will always brag about you, always.
Oh, okay. What I was going to say, Tatiana, is that you flew all the way from Kentucky all the way to Las Vegas for our first meetup, and then you drove 6 hours to be here. It's really, sorry, I'm going to get emotional. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, it's just, I love to see how confident you are and how inspired you are, and you message me your wins. And I know you don't always want to share them publicly, but honey, you've done so amazing. You take some of the best, sorry, I'm still like, I've had too much champagne. You've posted you take some of the best photos. Your work is impeccable, but you're so committed to your business and to the industry and to lifting others up. And I think it's absolutely amazing. So I think you should give yourself a lot more credit, and share some of those wins inside the group, because like you are so committed to, you're so committed to this and to growing your business and to showing up for your clients. I mean, to fly all the way across the country, I think it was the first time you had ever done that, right? The first time you ever like traveled by yourself. Yes, and then you drove all the way down here, like 6 hours. It's remarkable and so inspiring, and I'm so grateful and honored that you're a part of the community. Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I needed to get my like halfway tears out. It's been like such a great past few days. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I needed to like cheer you on. There's a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, showing up is really like 90% of the game sometimes, and just you never. There's one thing I know of seeing so many people go through the Rich Stylist system and be a part of it. It's just like, man, you're sometimes so much closer to a breakthrough than you realize. Like literally, January could be your 20K month. You just don't know, but like continuing to show up to the sessions or to the meetups or just immersing yourself in it, that truly is the way. And when it takes off, and you'll probably hear some other stories here of when it takes off, it's huge. It goes big. So sometimes you need a little more time, girl. You're doing awesome. We're super happy you're here. Next up.
Hi, I'm Ann. I would say Rich Stylist has impacted me. It has given me the balls to make changes in my business that I was too scared to do before, like letting go of people that I've maybe done forever because I did their husband's hair or their kids' hair, and that's just not what my passion was anymore. So I grew and I got rid of them. I was terrified because I thought I looked at my schedule and I was like, I have a really slow month, and it ended up being the biggest month I've ever had because I'm taking in bigger ticket items with extensions than sitting there doing children's cuts and men's cuts. So that was exciting. And another win was I had this lady find me on social media. She loved my page because Rich Stylist taught me how to not have a janky Instagram. And she loved my Instagram page. She was going to this huge stylist out in Washington. So, of course, I stalked her on social media, and she had like 150,000 followers. And then I about shit my pants when I had to follow behind her and do her extensions. But she loves them. She's coming back. I've got new hair coming in. So I would say that's a win.
Thanks, and we're gonna go to Janet over here as well. Let our video guys come over so we can catch it.
Hi everyone. So I joined Rich Stylist because I was doing really good behind the chair, but I wanted something more, something different. What's my next level? Talking about getting into educating, and I was like, can I do this? Can I do this? So the mindset of like, yeah, you're gonna screw up, you're gonna fail, and you know what? You're gonna learn from those lessons and make yourself stronger and better. So now, like, you know, I just consider it like a little bump in the road. I'll be like, okay, don't do that again. So still learning, still, you know, but it's been awesome. My mindset, my confidence has completely changed. And I gotta tell you guys, I know I'm not super active on the group, and I'm sorry. I also see your wins, but like, if I have a day that I have a consultation and I'm like, you know, this isn't the stylist, this isn't my dream client, and I'm feeling defeated, I see your guys' wins and I'm like, awesome. So please keep posting those. I think that's amazing. So thank you so much for everything. This has been great.
Thanks, Janet. We're gonna go to Dara that just came in.
Oh God, a new girl. I'm a new girl. Okay. I'm Dara Davis. I've only been with Rich Stylist for a short while, so I kind of like snuck in here as a new girl in the corner back here and hidden away because I'm scared. But I would say that Rich Stylist was a big leap for me to do, and I'm still nervous, but being here today has really boosted my confidence up because I had a lot of people telling me that my business was failing and that I was going nowhere. And then, you know, I lost my dad to COVID, and then like all my confidence was just gone, completely gone. So when I joined here, I still was like not really sure if this was the right fit. And then I had been certified in extensions with Hair Dreams for 3 years and haven't done any of them. That's sad to say. And since I joined, I got a extension client, and it's, you know, and then I got one, and then I got another one. And I haven't been posting, but I need to be better about that. But I'm just shy because I'm still kind of like nervous about my work and everything. But I really have just lived off of y'all's posts, and that's been a big help, and I've gotten my confidence back. So I feel like, even though I'm kind of hidden in the corner over here, I really achieved a lot by coming here. So thank you guys.
No one's got notepads right now, but two pieces. You playing small, you not sharing does not serve the world. It doesn't serve your clients. You hiding in, not throwing any shade, because I hate to use those words, but like I would stick you here in the spotlight because just like not when you see the wins, the question and the thing to rewrite with your mindset, instead of this old programming that so many of us have, or like nice for them but not for me, the mindset that really comes from Ashley, and I really find that inspiring about her, is the new question is, why not me? Why not me? And that's why we encourage the wins. And some of you don't post the wins because you don't think it's big enough. And then, as we're hearing now, which I love this exercise, is that you never know what that win can be for someone else, right? Maybe that's the exact thing that they needed to see that day. And it sounds like Dara's had that experience once or twice, and I'm sure we all have. So it, like, no win is too big or too small, and just this is the place to share, and it's super safe. So we love that. Let's continue. Jess Oram.
Hello.
Stand up here, just Jess, so these we're gonna put you right here. We're gonna come right over here.
Hello. It's karaoke time now. My name is Jessica. I joined Rich Stylist Academy in January of this year, and
You're like me. I'm like, I say 2 words and I'm like, I'm like the tears. It's okay. You take a few breaths and then
I was. No, I've done hair almost 17 years, and I was ready to quit doing hair. And when I found Rich Stylist Academy, they lit my fire back up. And I used to coach others on, like, don't let people dim your light, don't let people dim your light. And so much happened to me in such a short amount of time. So when I found Rich Stylist, it was like, this is what I needed, because my light had been dimmed. And I let the negative self-talk and all the things that I taught others not to do, I let it, like, hit me. And so I've got my confidence back. I was confident in my craft, but I was not confident in growing in the area that I had moved to. And since I've joined Rich Stylist, my numbers are back to where they were my 4th year of doing hair, and growing continuously. I've been asked to become an educator, which still can't figure that out, but I'm like, okay, I'm, trying to step out, and because I do love teaching. I love seeing young stylists learn and grow. I love their fire and their passion, and I want to help others how you guys have helped me, because it's what I love to do. And I love doing hair. I like the way it makes people feel. So thank you.
Such an amazing, it's great. Listen, the tears are welcome. This is, as I said, this is such a safe space, and yeah, just the shares are absolutely beautiful. It's really cool. Jazelle.
Hey, everyone. It's really cool to be here. I love, seeing everyone, and it's just really special to talk to all of you. I feel like we have so much in common, as far as there's so many of us that have, like, lack of confidence and, old mindset. I can relate to Jessica. When I joined Rich Stylist last year, it's been 1 year, I was at a really low point in my life. My daughter didn't want to hang out with me. She was 7. She was like, ooh, mommy's in a, I don't want to hang out with mom. Long story short, I was living with my mom. I had a shitty car. I have been certified with Great Links for many years, but I had like 2 clients. And I just felt like I was just so hopeless almost. And then I was looking for somewhere to live. I couldn't afford anything in my area. I live in Palm Beach County. And at that moment, it was like something inside me just snapped. And I was like, I cannot be living like this. Like, this is just not the life that I want. It's not the life I want to have with my daughter. So I had been stalking Ashley for a long time on social media, and I started asking around about RSA, and I got some really positive feedback from some key people. And, the investment was kind of scary because I had never done anything like that for myself before. But literally the minute that I decided I was going to go all in, that I was going to win. I don't know who said that. I think it was Nikki, someone. Anyway, I was like, I'm going to be a winner. Like, there was nothing else. It was like, I made the decision. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be badass. And it was all mindset. Like, I just didn't believe in myself. I had to get out of my own way. And I started doing affirmations. I did everything. I watched all the videos, mindset, everything. I did all the work, and it was like magic. I mean, I am super woo-woo, super woo-woo. And it was just a shift in energy. And the minute that I decided to do Rich Stylist, everything just turned around. I mean, I got a condo in a beautiful area. new car. I was able to buy the salon that I was working at, so now I'm a salon owner. Literally, my life has completely changed. I went from barely making $3,000 a month to there were a couple of months this year that I made almost $20,000, and so. But it's not just about the money. Like, the biggest, most important thing is my daughter loves hanging out with me now because her mom's badass, and just the freedom, to come here, to be able to travel, to do all the things that I was not able to do before, and how quickly it happened just by changing my mindset, making the decision, doing the work. So I'm just really grateful for this whole group. I have terrible social anxiety. This is it's a lot for me, but everyone's just been so awesome. So that's it.
Let's go to Maddie over here.
Okay. Should I? Okay, all right. Okay. Hello. So I drove here this morning at 5 a.m. with a pair of pajamas. I went shopping today. I bought this outfit. And I'm turning around tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock, driving home. So I have been in Rich Stylist for a couple years now. I've been a little inactive. But one thing I do love about Rich Stylist is kind of like our own little personal Google. Like, we can kind of always go back to it. And there's always positivity in this group. And Bethany and Alex in here, we were talking about how there's other groups on Facebook that aren't as positive, and there's always positivity no matter what in Rich Stylist, which is incredible. And I would say Rich Stylist probably has impacted me. Much like Nikki, I was 95% of my clients when I joined were already extension clients, but I wanted to get down to the nitty-gritty. I wanted to know mindset. I wanted to know business and taxes, and one of my biggest wins was, although I love my business, I love my family much more, and spending time with them. And with some credit card hacks, I was able to fly my mom to South Africa for 17 days and go on a yoga retreat with my mom. And that was incredible, and I hope to continue to do that with, continuing all the great things in Rich Stylist.
Okay. We'll go to, so these two, you two actually just come over here. These are some of the OGs. So Kayla and Tania here, we've connected and coached in so many different ways over the years, but in front of you, it is an example. And if you think about how long Rich Stylist has been around and how long it will continue to be around, we're going on, these two joined right at the start. Day one. I'll brag for a second. Name another program where you can join and 4 years later you can still come to an event for free. Name it. Seriously. So we love that, and we do it by design because we're in this to support you long term no matter how high you want to go. And so we love that. So with that said, I'll hand it to Tania Crawford.
Hello. Just like Nikki, when I joined, I was already making over 10,000, and so when I joined, I was really looking into what Alex and Ashley have to offer as far as getting to the next level and feeling more inspired. And I really felt like it gave me the necessary motivation to really focus and take a step back, because I don't really do that very often. I just go. And so I could really reevaluate my business and crush some goals. So thanks, Alex. Thanks, Ashley.
Miss Alex Morton, right over here.
So I joined Rich Stylist 3 months ago. I just had my last call with Ashley, and I'm 21 years old. I started shampooing when I was 14, so I've been in this salon environment for a while. I have my own home salon, and I've had it for 3 years now, and I was kind of just plateauing along. I was making the same amount for almost 3 years in a row. So I'm okay, I need to switch something up, because I was just waiting for something to happen. And I've been following Ashley for a long time. So I kept seeing her ad pop up, and I'm okay, well, let me just do the call. and I had the Zoom call. I decided to join, and everything has definitely been going really good since then. Like I've become really popular in my area. A lot of like the major salons like follow me and know who I am. And I've been getting a lot more extension clients. And I want to be extension only because I feel like that fulfills me the most. So I've been getting a lot of models. I just stopped doing models, so now I just had my first paying extension client, which was almost $2,000. Thanks. So I'm excited about that, and I'm also excited. I'm very young, so I mean, if I'm doing it now, like I'm not really worried about my future. Thanks to Alex and Ashley. So that's all. Thank you.
Ash and I spent some time with Alex yesterday, and like probably almost everyone in the room is thinking what I'm thinking, which is like, and I've told Ashley this to her face, and Alex this to her face, and I'll probably keep telling it to her, is that you can't even fathom the trial and error and the pain and suffering that you've avoided by investing in this now.
Big time.
Like, it's really tough for anyone to hear that's over the age of 21 right now, but this is the thing, and it ties back to the theme, guys, of like, you can make more money, you cannot make more time, right? So the only way to get freedom is to be able to buy back your time by making more money, and then inherently you can enjoy more of the things that just like money really can't buy, like trips with your mom to places and yoga retreats and that kind of thing. It's just amazing, and I think it's so cool. It's so inspiring as well, and I think your story really inspires and will inspire the next generation of stylists too. It's super cool, Alex. We're proud of you. Yeah. Bethany, over here.
Hello, I'm Bethany. I'm from New Jersey. Rich Stylist has allowed me to treat myself as a professional, and although I've been doing hair extensions for almost 7 years now, when I joined in March with 6 years of experience then, I did not think that I was a good extensionist, but now I have the confidence of a extensionist, a professional extensionist, and also I'm 25, so I stepped out of I'm the young person that just kind of got lucky with success, and now I'm the professional that really worked my ass off to get there. And my biggest breakthrough win is, although I want to have all extension clients in my chair, I now have the confidence to be able to turn people away that I know are just not in alignment with me or just don't simply respect me. And that can be very apparent through consultation. So I really appreciate the confidence that you guys have given me.
Hey, I have been, I'd say about 3 months. I just had my last coach call a couple weeks ago. I've been a stylist for about 12 years, and Destiny and I actually went to school together and didn't even know it. So we went to the Aveda Institute up in Chapel Hill, but I can't say that I've had all the wins that you guys have had. I've had a lot of health issues lately, and it's been pretty hard. I can't use my hands, so I haven't really marketed myself as much as I'd really like to get out there. I have had my one big win. So my first K-tip client, and after color, she was, I think, at 2,100. So that was really, really big for me. It took me 6.5 hours, which is short an hour and a half of what you told me it would be. So that was definitely a learning experience. But I guess why I got into this, it was kind of a whirlwind. I don't know. I think, Ashley, you just popped up on my newsfeed, like, what you said, like 5 or 6 times you got to do something and repeat it. And I kept seeing it, and I think it was your photography class that you did a solo thing years ago. And I had gotten that, and so I think that's how I knew who you were in the first place. But I'm going to be 45 this year, and I am not getting any younger. And I keep trying to find that next great thing that's going to make all this money for me so that I can contribute to my family. And I've never really found it. And so extensions kind of come naturally. I love doing them. And this way I can maybe contribute to my family's 401k. And so my husband doesn't have to do everything. Not working as much. And my husband, you guys are going to laugh about this. He's like, go get that money. He's like, I need a sugar mama. Because he's in my phone as sugar daddy. And he's like, we need to switch this up. But so my big win was the last client I had. And I want to feel like a contributing member of my family so that we can actually go off and spend time together, because that's why I do what I do.
Hi, I'm Leslie. I joined Rich Stylist in July. I'm the one that doesn't post my wins.
That's true.
I did, in my fancy shoes. So my story's a little different. I had some success. I've been doing hair extensions for 20 years now, and I had some really big tickets. And then Rich Stylist came up on my radar last year, and I was like, oh, I don't need this yet. I'm good. And then I ended up pregnant and very, very sick and hospitalized 3 times for dehydration because I was so sick while pregnant with her. And I came back from maternity leave, and I was freaking out because I had lost all of my clients. I had 7. So I joined Rich Stylist, and here I am. But how it has changed me is I found a community in you guys. No one in my area is doing hair extensions and only hair extensions. That's unheard of in Salem, New Hampshire. Like, our area is you do everything. You do everybody. You get it wherever you can get it. And I had always known that I wanted to specialize, and I had really started to work towards just doing hair extensions. And so after my call with Alex, I had decided that this was the place that I needed to be. And here I am 90 days later. Just had my final call with Ashley, and I got 2 new clients last week. And I have 2 consultations this week.
Amazing.
I just want to say that, like, listening to everybody share where you guys came from and how you, like, where you guys are now is super, super inspiring to me. So I just want to throw that out there and fucking share your wins, because I want to hear them. Like, that's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here for. So my last, I want to say, like, 5 years has just been, like, really, really hard. Similar to you, I had to stop working due to, like, health reasons. My first husband took his life. It was, like, a really devastating time for my son and I. We lost literally everything. He came into the picture, picked up some of the pieces. I was still going through a lot of health stuff, living in the hospital during COVID. I wasn't unable to see my son, missed 2 years of his life. Really, really, really devastating times for me. When I found Rich Stylist, I saw your ad on Instagram, and it was at a point where I was just getting back to doing hair. And I knew that I wanted to specialize in only keratin extensions. I didn't see anyone else doing it. And so I'm like, this isn't possible. And then she's popping up on my Instagram, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Okay, so anyway, so then I scheduled my call with Alex, and I'm like, this is too good to be true, but, you know, here we go. And I had already invested $30,000 in a coach, in a life coach, and had no return of investment whatsoever. None. And so when I came to him, he's like, hell no. I am not giving you, you know, we're not doing this. But we ended up working it out. You know, we came together and we're like, okay, how can we make this work so that we can be at peace with this? And like, because ultimately this, I knew it was going to change our lives. I just didn't know how. And so we figured it out, and here we are. But I think the biggest way that it has impacted me, and I'm hearing from all of you, it's kind of similar. Like, it gives us the permission to fucking ask for what we want. Like, how many times are we told we can't do it, or you've got to do everything, you know, you got to do perms, you have to do cuts, you have to do colors, you know, like, I think that's common everywhere. And Rich Stylist just gives us the permission, like, it has given me the permission to ask for what I want, not only in the salon, but like in my marriage, at home. Like, it just gives us the permission to show up as our best selves. And so I just really am super thankful for both of you, for the time and the energy and the money that you guys invest into us to make us our best selves. Like, I just love all of you. So
when, like Carly said, we invested in a another life coach that didn't really do much for us. So I was really like hesitant, like, hell no, we are not doing this. Like, I'm already working overtime just to pay for that other one. Like, what are we doing here? And I told her I was gone for 3 weeks. I said, hey, if you can make more than you already make now, then when I come home, we'll do it. And she fucking did it. And
Of course she did.
well, she typically came in like 3,000 to 4,000 a month, and she 3x'd it. So, yeah. So here we are. But, yeah.
You just went for it. You went for it, no excuses, and you have totally shined. It's been less than 60 days. I think it's been 45 days or something now. And I told you this earlier, but I said, so many people I've said, oh, because Carly and I filmed a podcast yesterday. Was it yesterday? And they're like, oh, Carly. Yeah, I've seen her name. And everyone, many people have been very excited to meet you, and they've seen your wins. And when you share your wins, and you've been so congratulatory towards people inside of the group, and it's been amazing. So not only have you kicked ass, you're inspiring everybody else to kick ass too. We're so glad both of you are here. Yeah.